Billy unable to cash in that time, but he will make one of two, and it is a 1-point Salem State lead with under 5 to go. Bryan driving in, kicking out, wing three for McDonald, won't go, and Grant fighting for the rebound. It gets to Jalen, but somehow Sean Bryan has it. And a jump ball called, possession arrow.
Looks like it'll stay Salem State's way. Nope. Going towards Endicott.
So Endicott will get possession with 4:33 to go. A bucket could put them in the lead for the first time since the very early portion of this second half. And what a methodical march back it was for the Gulls. And it wasn't always pretty, Joe, but they got it done nonetheless.
And that's all that matters, Sylvia. The other night against Salve Regina, coming back in that huge fourth quarter comeback, as we're seeing here tonight. Just a team that has so much heart and so much effort and always finds a way back into this game.
Billy inside. Retreats back out as the Gulls reset. Inside Mark Barrett. Barrett driving. Won't go. Grant the putback.
And Grant continuing on his great night he's already had. Now with 19 points, 8 of 9 shooting. It was a fantastic night for Grant with great awareness. And that will go Endicott's way.
Jalen Echeverria drawing the moving screen foul. And another turnover for Salem State. The Gulls, with another bucket here, could really blow the floors open with 4 minutes to go.
Sylvia, before this game even started, I knew turnovers would come to be one of the most important parts of the game. And with back-to-back turnovers here from Salem State, it's coming to be true.
Billy driving, kicks for Cam. His three-pointer won't go, even though the crowd really wanted it to. Still a 1-point lead. Bryan for three, won't go. Mark Barrett the rebound. Billy to settle it down.
Man down for Salem State. Bryan slipping over there, trying to take advantage. There'll be another kick ball, though, on Byrne.
Endicott playing with a bit more of a in their step over the past few minutes.
Really taking in that energy from the crowd, taking in that home court feeling energy, and putting it into this game.
Billy to inbound, 72-71 Gulls with 3:31 to go. Arsenal goes into Cam Ray. And now Jalen. Inside Mark Barrett. Barrett's been almost like a motion man all game, setting others up. Now takes the midi and hits the midi.
Not only that, being a facilitator, but also being able to score the basket. Mark Barrett in this one has been a huge contributor in all facets of the game so far. What a performance from him.
Now a three-point Gulls lead, 74-71. Down low, Bryan in the low post, and he will not win that battle against Jalen. Cam Ray the rebound.
Mark Barrett yet again coming up clutch, a huge block off the glass, and Endicott's going the other way with a three-point lead.
Billy on the wing. Thought about going to Mark Barrett, but went back to Cam Ray. Ray, give and go, Billy inside Barrett. Up top, Ray, his three-pointer won't go as it comes in and out.
This crowd would have erupted if that one went in, Sylvia, but either way, Salem staying out with the ball, and Endicott having to come up with a huge stop here if they want to keep this lead.
2.5 to go here at the MAC. A three-point Gulls lead. Byrne puts it up. Dylan Grant won't let it go. Grant with the block, but he'll draw the foul.
Barrett, no surprises there, in again in there too. But that one foul will be on Barrett, so that's how he got involved. The one drawing the foul there. But nonetheless, been huge down the stretch for these Gulls.
As we take a short break here to check on Javier Osorio. Casey, the Gulls were down by as much as about 8 or 9 at any one point during the second half. Now completely flipping the script on the visiting squad and taking a three-point lead, 74-71, with pretty much all parts of their starting lineup contributing in one way or another.
Exactly, and I think that has a huge part to do with that chemistry, them coming, finding their energy, finding their spark, and now finding themselves with a lead. All came together, they found a way to do it, and now here they are with the lead late in this one, Sylvia.
And Casey, you want to talk about sparks, we have to give credit to Mark Barrett for his incredible effort off the bench tonight. He has been a great facilitator, a great hype man. He's drawing fouls, he's setting screens, he's making threes. he's pretty much doing everything that Kevin Betancourt could possibly ask of him on this evening.
6.3 rebounds and 6 assists. You think, oh, that's not the craziest stat in the world, but when you're coming off the bench, that is your role. That is Mark Barrett's role, and he's done it perfectly here tonight.
So Javier Osorio, the senior guard, will head to the line. 55% shooting this year for Osorio from free throw line, and he will miss the first. Osorio making the second and cutting the lead down to 2. Now 74-72 in favor of the Gulls. Full court press back on for the Salem State Vikings. Let's see if the Gulls can break through. Billy with a nice crossover will make that happen. Billy to the far side, Jalen. Inside, Mark Barrett.
That roll he's been in all night. Using it again.
Barrett, the pump fake. Wouldn't put it up, and now outside Ray, feeding Billy. Billy drives, gets it to go!
Great facilitating there from Arsenal. Been doing it all night, does it here again, and brings that lead up to 4.
Back to a 4-point lead, about a minute and a half remaining. Driving is Bryan, and he'll get fouled.
Speaking of Arsenal, on the verge of a double-double for tonight, has 8 points and 8 assists. If he can just get a couple more of each, an impressive stat line to say the least for Arsenal.
4-point lead for the Gulls as Sean Bryan will inbound with a minute 40 remaining. In an action-packed game on this beautiful, chilly Thursday evening in Beverly, Mass. Bryan in the corner, well guarded, and now a double team. Pulls up and hits it.
Impressive shot to say the least. He's been doing it all night. Makes the Gulls pay once again. Very close coming down to the stretch, Sylvia.
Cam Ray starting a give and go between the guards, and a timeout called by Kevin Betancourt. 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Casey, it really is, as we talked about in pregame, going absolutely down to the wire.
It's felt that way from the start, Sylvia. I mean, like we mentioned a million times before, teams of such close proximity, they both want it and need it so badly, especially going to the long winter holiday break they have. Need a win to keep that momentum rolling. It's just been an unreal game from start to finish, and it's going to be a finish for the ages, to say the least.
On the night, the Gulls are paced in scoring by Dylan Grant with 17. And then Sean Bryan with another stellar performance from the 1,500-point scorer, 26 on the night to go along with 6 boards and 4 assists.
Cam Ray hitting 3 huge threes in this one, leading to him to 11 points. And Jalen Echeverria, as we mentioned, not having the best of nights, but still able to put up 10 points and contribute with 4 rebounds and 4 assists. Still making his presence known, especially on the defensive end.
Back and forth contest between these two squads. It will come down to pretty much the very last possession to decide a victor here tonight. Cam Ray on the inbound for the Gulls, 18 still on the shot clock. Ray gets the handoff and finds Barrett. Barrett inside, who retreats to the three-point line. Billy Arsenault sees a double team as Salem State will stay in the zone. Billy, spin move, dumps it off. Dylan Grant, it got blocked by Byrne. And now with under a minute to go, Salem State looking to tie. Sean Bryan behind the back, driving, dump for Byrne. Jarrett Byrne under the rim, won't go, and a rebound for Billy Arsenault. About a 20-second difference between shot clock and game clock, and Billy Arsenault will come across half court. And now Jalen Echeverria with the ball in his hands, this time in single coverage, it looks like. Now a double. Jalen going around a screen, finds Ray, finds a spot and hits the three!
What a huge shot from Ray.
Green finding Osorio with the steal, and a whistle here as Cam Ray has to be separated from Javier Osorio with 17.7 to go. And now Sean Bryan arguing his case as it looks like it will be Gulls ball. What an absolutely beautiful effort by the Gulls, having to come back numerous times in this game. And now with one more inbound to go, it looks like we might be seeing an Endicott victory, but a timeout coming here. And with all the stress brewing, not only in this gym, but I'm sure in the hearts of all Gull fans at home, we will take one more break and be back on the other side of this timeout here on ecgulls.tv. .7 seconds to go here at the McDonald Gymnasium. JJ Sylvia, Joe Casey along with you. Endicott will look to inbound, and I'm sure Salem State is dead set on fouling whoever gets the ball first in a closely tied 4-point game. 78-74 Gulls. Inbound to Jalen, and it will be Gulls' ball. As trying to strip it away was Josiah Green. Now 15.8 left on the shot clock.
Echeverria doing a nice job there, getting open, finding a lane for Barrett to pass into. Looked bleak there for a second, but Echeverria coming out of the woodworks and getting that ball possession back for Endicott.
Mark Barrett to inbound this time around. Thought about the deep pass for Fama, but then finds Jalen, who gets fouled immediately. Foul is on Sean Bryan, and with 14.3 to go, Jalen Echeverria will head to the line with a chance to put the dagger into this one.
Not the player you want to see on the line if you're the Vikings, someone that can put it away at the free throw line with his free throw shooting ability.
Echeverria this year, as I mentioned already, an 81% free throw shooter. First one about to come from Jalen. Unable to make it, but the Gulls battle for it. Coming away with it is Bryan. Bryan for three, won't go. Rebound handled by Jalen Echeverria. He'll take it up the court with 2 seconds left and lay it almost up and in, but it does not matter as the horn will sound and this game will end in a victory for the Gulls. Continue to have not lost 2 in a row here at the MAC since 2013.
Yes.